So GameStop's brand new state-of-the-art PSA buyback system that they have implemented where they're buying tons of Pokemon graded cards. Yeah, that system just offered somebody $3 for a $2 million card. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Today, we have some funny news to talk about today. This is kind of a fun one, okay? So strap in. We're going to have a little bit of a fun with this because this is kind of a crazy situation, all right? If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that, a couple months ago, as GameStop rolled out this entire new PSA, graded Pokemon card, sports card, MTG card buyback program, that I covered that extensively. I thought it was very interesting, and I thought there was a lot of information that could be given to people about this program. It's a huge bit of news when one of the biggest game stores in a huge corporate company that has billions of dollars sitting around in the bank starts this massive program to buy tons of graded Pokemon cards and Magic cards and sports cards and all kinds of collectibles and stuff like that. So we covered that really, really well, and we now know that now this is an option. And there's some good and there's some bad to it. It's a great option for people that have graded cards that just want to offload them, just get rid of them, whatever, kind of like GameStop was great for video games. And it's really a complete rebranding of what GameStop is trying to be known as. They're trying to completely change themselves into a collectibles store instead of a gaming store, because all gaming purchases are done digitally. Never mind the fact that GameStop used to own ThinkGeek, which was a collectibles store, and all ThinkGeeks went out of business. I don't know, that's confusing to me. But anyways, we've seen videos of different people going in, and some offers are great, some offers aren't great. But I saw something really interesting today that I gotta talk to you guys about, okay? If anybody follows Magic the Gathering, we're gonna talk, I got some Pokemon stuff too, but this is specifically what GameStop did with the Magic the Gathering card. Not too long ago, Magic the Gathering released a Lord of the Rings expansion set. So Magic the Gathering collaborated with Lord of the Rings, and they made Lord of the Rings Magic the Gathering cards. Pretty cool, right? And I believe for the first time ever, Magic the Gathering released a one-of-one serialized the One Ring card. There's only one ever made. Some guy pulled it and he graded it at PSA, got a 9, and then sold it to Post Malone, who is a very well-known Magic the Gathering player, besides the fact that he's a huge musician, but he loves to play Magic. And Post Malone bought this one-of-one card from this guy for $2 million. Now, if you don't know the way the market works, when there's only one of something and only one sale, whatever that sale is for is what the value of that one card is. This one-of-one Magic the Gathering card only has one copy ever made. Post Malone bought it for $2 million, therefore the value of that card is now $2 million. And somebody thought it would be really fun to see what GameStop would offer for that card. Now, I saw this article and it kind of stumbled me down a little rabbit hole, but there's this article right here, and there's a whole bunch of these articles out there, but it says GameStop values Magic the Gathering $2 million One Ring at just $3. Now, what's interesting is we had all this stuff going on with the PSA buyback stuff for a good while now. You could take your cards in and then, GameStop would buy them from you, yada, yada, yada. Well, they just released an online system where if you're a Pro Rewards member, you can actually go online, you can input your certification number, your PSA certification number, and then it will tell you, hey, this is how much we will offer you when you're in the store. Kind of makes it convenient for people, that way you can, well, hey, I got all these cards, I can see what they're going to offer in store for me before I go to the store, because that's how they're going to come up with their evaluation, right? So they're going to input that certification number, they're going to tell you. So that's kind of a cool, convenient thing. Well, they've unveiled this, and they've rolled this out, and somebody decided to be cheeky and put that PSA 9 Magic the Gathering one ring card, God, that is a mouthful, into the system to see what value it would spit out. And the results are pretty funny. So you can see right here on this Reddit thread, the actual test that somebody did, and GameStop offered $3. And then that spawned something that I thought was really funny. We got this post, and then GameStop actually sharing this post on their social media pages saying, hey, Posty, let us know when you're ready to do some business. Somebody over there at GameStop has a sense of humor, because that's really funny. Hey, if you ain't got anything going on tonight, I will be live on Drip Shop Live with a bunch of Pokemon 151, some slabs, and some other cool stuff. And tonight only, it's Friday right now, so if you're watching this tonight, Friday, it's free shipping. So go to the link in my description, go to RSVP to that stream. If you don't have an account, that link will help you get set up. You can get like $10 free or maybe even $250 free. We're going to be doing Pokemon 151. We're going to have some slabs and free shipping tonight only. Drip Shop Live, link in the description. But let's go back and talk more about this PSA buyback program, right? So GameStop offered $3 for a $2 million card. So I decided, I was like, all right, well, I want to see, like, I'm a GameStop Pro Rewards member, so if you actually go to the GameStop website, you can see it's one of the first things that pops up. It says buy or sell your graded cards. You can shop now, or you can click right there where it says get an estimate. Well, if you click that, then you go in and you sign in and everything. I decided to try this right here. This is my PSA 9 Shining Gyarados Holo from Neo Revelation. This is my card. I graded this card myself, and I do have a copy in a PSA 9. I wanted to test this system out. They offered $704, which isn't that bad, honestly. This card, I've seen it sell for anywhere from $800 to $900 on eBay. So an offer of $700 isn't bad for that. Now, I'm not sure if they're actually buying cards over $500 now or not, if they're still limiting it to, you know, just $500 value and under. I'm not sure, but for argument's sake, I just wanted to see, you know, what they were actually going to be offering for things, and that's not terrible. But the next one is pretty terrible. So I was like, well, let's get the certification number for the Post Malone's, you know, the One Ring card that he paid $2 million for, and see, let's do that search myself and see. So I did the search myself, and you can see right here, 2023 Magic the Gathering Tales of Middle-earth, the One Ring. It even says that it's a 1 of 1 right there. The system pulls up that it's a 1 of 1, and they evaluate it at $3. And it's valued at $3. Now, obviously, this is an over-exaggerated, hyperbolic situation, right? Nobody's going to take the One Ring to GameStop and sell it for $3. Anybody that has a card of this value and of this rarity understands what they have, and they are very likely a massive whale collector like Post Malone is. This would be equivalent to championship Pokemon cards for, you know, Worlds or old school trophy cards or things like that that are incredibly rare in the Pokemon space, where there's only a handful of them, maybe Illustrator Pikachu or some of the Pokemon Snap cards. That's the level that we're talking about here when we're correlating from the Pokemon rarity to the Magic the Gathering rarity. Nobody that owns any of those Illustrator cards, Illustrator Pikachu, Pokemon Snap cards, any old school, you know, metal cards or tournament cards, anybody that owns those understands what they have. And they're not going to take something like that to GameStop, obviously. They're going to go through the channels to sell something like that, either through an auction house, Heritage, Golden, all these different auction houses, stuff like that, or they're going to do private sales with another massive whale collector. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is, one, it's just kind of an update to show how the GameStop system is, you know, they're still trying to improve it. But the fact that it's hilarious that their system offers $3 for a 1 of 1. And again, like I said, obviously this is an outlier. This card is worth $2 million because that's what Post Malone paid for it. This is one of those outlier situations, but it goes to show that this system that GameStop has is not infallible. There are going to be plenty of times things are lowballed. It is happening. It still happens. And then, like the Shining Gyarados, to GameStop's credit, that I showed you that I own, there are times where they're going to offer fair deals. That $700 for that card, selling it, no questions asked, to a corporate company, yeah, maybe I could get $900 for it, but that's a fair deal in my opinion. If somebody just, hey, if I just need $700 and I need it today and I can go to GameStop right now, fair enough. I will give credit where credit is due. What GameStop is trying to do is very interesting. There are things that I disagree with about it that I have talked about extensively in the past, and there are things about it that I see could be good, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. But I had to show you guys how hilarious it is that the system actually offered and evaluated a $2 million 1 of 1 card for $3. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. I'm just curious, would you sell stuff to GameStop? I want to know your opinions in the comment section below. Come hang out with me tonight on Drip. Remember, free shipping, link down in the description. If you don't have an account, you'll get like either $10 to $250 free, depending on how lucky you get. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It's free, helps me a lot. And if you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Those things help a lot. They support the channel. They cost you nothing. And YouTube says you'll like that video, so check it out. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.